Rick Lovato joins us on the Eagles Insider podcast. Rick Lovato of the new 4-year contract. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
The smile is genuine, is it not? It's a dream come true.
It is pure. Yes, absolutely. It's a dream come true. Been working for this for a long time now, and I can finally say that I have a home here in Philadelphia.
Why success for you?
You know, this is everything to me. This is what I've been working for. I was tired of working at a sub shop when I was a free agent. You know, football is everything to me, and long snapping is everything to me. This is my passion, so I want to do this for a very long time.
Let's talk about the sub shop. I mean, legitimately 40-hour-a-week kind of guy?
No, not that many hours,
Okay.
but you know, I was working a decent amount of hours. I was there for at least 25 to 30 a week, you know, while I was a free agent and working out every night after I was done working. So yeah, I just had to do best of both worlds of, you know, making subs and snapping football.
So the last time you made a pie or a sub was 4 years ago?
Yeah, 4 years ago now.
Rick, you can appreciate then the journey. It's not easy to get to the NFL, one, and then it's even harder to stay, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Why is that?
You know, at our position, we're so tenured. It's hard to find the right team at the right time. You know, you have to come in at the time that team is looking for another long snapper to come in and, you know, fill that spot. And luckily with Philly, this was the team, and I had to go and take advantage of that opportunity because I needed to prove to them that I was good enough to, you know, come here and play for a long period of time.
How precise is the profession? I mean, what separates a good long snapper from a great long snapper from a long snapper who doesn't make it in the NFL?
You know, accuracy, blocking, coverage, your athleticism overall. Those things are huge when it comes to, and how you handle pressure as well. If you can play in big games and have clean snaps, those are all factors that come into play when you're talking about long snapping.
Which was the most difficult for you which of those components, the long snap, the blocking, running down the field and covering the kick, which of those came last for you?
You know, blocking was the biggest thing. I think that's the biggest thing for every college kid that can't get into the NFL, is because no one's used to doing it. They snap the ball in these spread punt formations in college and then run straight downfield towards the returner. They don't have any responsibilities to block anyone. Whereas in the NFL, there's scheme rushes. There's always guys trying to take you out and then go rush the punt. So that's something that's not seen a lot in college. So it's hard to really train for it when you're not used to it at all.
How do you learn to block? What do you? Is it with FIP? Is it with Stoutland? How do you learn to block?
With you know, just experience. With FIP, you know, he's going to run the hardest scheme rushes against you to see if you can pick those up, and that's the biggest thing. You have to be able to, you know, learn and process it. You have to watch film and make sure that you know what's coming before it happens, because if everything's coming at you all at once, you're going to, you know, take the wrong man or, you know, step the wrong way and a guy goes right by you, and that's a block punt, and then that's another reason why you can get kicked out of the NFL.
Rick, how did this whole thing happen? Did Howie Roseman call your agent, and your agent called you and said, Rick, I want to make sure you're sitting down here?
Oh, yeah, that's literally exactly what happened. I was absolutely thrilled when I heard that they wanted to offer me a contract extension. You know, it was a dream come true, like I had said.
And is it a negotiation back and forth? Is it and then you're signing and you're going, oh my gosh, I'm like, I've made it in the NFL.
Yeah, it was a negotiation back and forth, you know, just trying to get the terms and everything right for both parties. And then once I, you know, sat in that room and saw my picture and everything against the wall and signed that piece of paper and took those pictures, you know, it felt real. I was cheesing pretty hard in that picture, as you can tell.
Yeah,
and my eyes were super squinty, but that was pure happiness when I was finally done signing that.
Fans can relate to a guy like you. They may not be able to relate to a Carson or players who are making $10 million, whatever a year. How much financial freedom does it allow you as a young married guy? You have a family?
No, not married yet.
Do you have a sense of like, you know, I can do a few things here now.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to put roots down. I'm a Jersey guy. I'm from Middletown, New Jersey, which is only about an hour away from here. But I'd like to call the Philly area my home. I want to buy a house. I want to get a dog and, have my own backyard and call this place home for at least the next 4 years.
That's very cool. All right, let's talk about Seattle real quick. Give me the scouting report on their return game.
Lockdown, Tyler Lockett.
Yeah.
We do not want him. I know there's things about him maybe playing, maybe not playing, but we need to, cover the kicks. That's the biggest thing. He's a speedy returner and can make things happen, and he has throughout his career, so we have to stop that from happening.
Last Sunday, the win. Does it bother you? Does it affect you at all?
It affects my snaps a little bit, not so much on field goal, but on punts because that's a longer snap. The ball may travel a little bit differently. But yeah, that can affect all three of us.
I want everybody to know on home games, Rick Lovato is the player I probably see the most on the sidelines because he's always bending over and practicing a snap.
That's right.
To Cam. Like you, how many would you say you do a game?
Oh, geez, maybe close to 65, 70 snaps, just practicing rather than
on the sidelines during the course of the game. Yeah.
During the course of the game, just getting ready for that, that 1 or 2 punts that we're out there for, or a couple field goals, depending on what it is, what kind of game it is.
It's a profession of perfection. Rick Lovato, thanks for joining us. And again, congratulations on the deal.
Thank you very much, Dave. Appreciate it.